Hello everyone! The future is near, so buckle up as we take a look at the future of hydrogen cars and their massive expansion which is just waiting to happen. We all know that there are some prototypes in the world that you may have heard of. These special cars represent a faster and more reliable experience not only because they run on hydrogen. Let's take a look at what is expected to happen, hopefully in our lifetime. Hydrogen is a solution being promoted by the fossil fuel industry. What? Yes, you heard it right. Hydrogen is the most abundant element in the universe and even on Earth. However, it doesn't generally exist as molecular hydrogen, the form that is used especially in fuel cell vehicles. Because hydrogen bonds so easily with other elements, most of the hydrogen on Earth is bound up in molecules like methane, natural gas, or other hydrocarbons. But that's behind us now, as tier car manufacturers have invested in its productions so that we can have hydrogen cars. Let's take a peek. As hydrogen production and infrastructure investments increase, hydrogen-fueled vehicles will become a more sustainable alternative to electric vehicles. EVs may not depict an effective alternative to internal combustion engine vehicles because their emissions potential depends on how the electricity is produced. Industry players have made further significant advancements in establishing strategic fuel cell plans. Nearly all big car manufacturers now have fuel cell products, or they're at least working on their prototypes of such. Due to hydrogen vehicles' simplicity and flexibility in the current landscape, there's a wide range of applications. Major manufacturers, including BMW and Audi, believe that a change in the political atmosphere could favor hydrogen vehicles over electric vehicles. But they weren't the first ones to figure this out. Before this, Japanese car makers Toyota, Nissan, Honda, and South Korea's Hyundai were the only manufacturers developing and pushing for hydrogen fuel cell cars for years. Moreover, China is expanding its hydrogen fueling infrastructure, and the EU wants to build more hydrogen fueling stations for commercial vehicles. The future of hydrogen vehicles is expected to be an expansive one, aiming to, with time, replace EVs and put behind traditional combustion engines. What's more exciting than hearing this news and watching the evolution of hydrogen cars? Well, a new global hydrogen car market study indicates hydrogen-powered vehicles are expected to take off by 2027. This study evaluates the growth potential of the hydrogen car market and provides market intelligence and strategic insights for decision makers. According to the report, the fuel cell vehicle market was valued at $651.9 million in 2018 and is expected to reach $42.04 billion by 2026. This progression represents a compound annual growth rate of 66.9% between 2019 and 2026. Our latest research found that by 2027, the number of hydrogen vehicles worldwide will skyrocket to over 1 million from just 60,000 in 2022, making a massive growth of more than 1,500%. The majority of these vehicles will be consumer vehicles, making up over 60% of the total number of hydrogen-powered cars. However, the adoption of hydrogen-powered commercial vehicles will be slower due to their high average cost, which was over $70,000 globally in 2023. That, coupled with the fact that it was in the early stages of development. One of the main obstacles to wider adoption will be the limited availability of refueling infrastructure, but increased investments will help lessen this concern over the next 5 years. The report also includes profiles for automakers with a stake in H2 vehicles, such as Toyota, Hyundai, Renault, Mercedes-Benz, and Audi. These automakers already have hydrogen fuel cell vehicles available for public markets, and H2 is working with many of these companies to develop hydrogen fuel infrastructure so that fuel cell vehicles can achieve widespread adoption. While zero-emission vehicles for public use have grown in popularity over the past 10 years, battery electric vehicles have dominated the market. However, automakers, governments, and consumers are looking more favorably at hydrogen due to their reliability, cheaper and faster refueling, and long-distance drives, but also due to their concerns about the environmental expense of mining rare metals needed for batteries. Based on the current rate of technology developments, some experts are already predicting that battery electric vehicles will reach their peak by the end of this decade. Just a kind reminder, make sure to subscribe to our channel for all updates related to hydrogen cars. Show us your support by liking this video. let's continue. That's not the only reason hydrogen cars will expand rapidly, as we have some more rather interesting information we'd like to share. In the desert near the Red Sea in Saudi Arabia, a futuristic city named Neom is being planned, costing around $500 billion. This city aims to use something we all know and love, that's green hydrogen, a clean fuel made by using renewable electricity to separate hydrogen from oxygen in water molecules. This plant, powered by 4 gigawatts of electricity from solar and wind projects in the desert, claims to be the world's largest green hydrogen project, planned by Saudi Arabia. Green hydrogen is gaining attention globally as a potential game-changer in energy. While it's not widely recognized in the United States, there's a growing rush around the world to invest in it. Many see green hydrogen as a key player in reducing reliance on fossil fuels and in combating climate change. But there is more. As of this moment, we have confirmation from the one and only Elon Musk. He made a shocking announcement on Twitter a few days ago that he will switch Tesla from batteries to hydrogen in 2024 after years of skepticism. He also mentioned that the first vehicle that will be released using hydrogen as fuel will be aptly called the Model H. Musk has previously called hydrogen fuel cells dumb batteries and called the technology incredibly stupid. But his 180-degree turn this time is believed to be due to terminal problems encountered in the mass production of batteries. Tesla insiders claim the Model H will launch in 2025 with the much-anticipated Model 2, which will now also run on hydrogen, offering an expected 400 miles of range in the form of a compact hatchback. This will help in making hydrogen vehicles affordable, as they're currently more expensive than electric vehicles. The future of hydrogen fuel significantly depends on supportive policies and investments. Governments worldwide are beginning to recognize the role of hydrogen in achieving carbon neutrality, leading to increased funding, incentives, and strategic partnerships to accelerate the hydrogen economy. The International Energy Agency's Hydrogen Projects database identifies almost 1,500 low-carbon projects. The market for green hydrogen alone, valued at $676 million in 2022, is expected to reach $7.3 billion by 2027. The Inflation Reduction Act in the U.S., offering substantial subsidies for green hydrogen production, is anticipated to boost market growth even further. Companies are also focusing on developing hydrogen hubs. The world's first industrial-scale green hydrogen hub is under construction in central Utah, set to be operational in 2025. The Advanced Clean Energy Storage Hub, a collaboration between Mitsubishi Power Americas and Magnum Development. This hub will supply green hydrogen to support the Intermountain Power Agency's Renewed project. With potential expansion, the hub could store enough green hydrogen to aid decarbonization efforts across the entire western United States. The future of hydrogen fuel is bright, marked by innovation, growing investments, and an increasing recognition of its role in a sustainable energy future. As technological and economic barriers continue to be addressed, hydrogen stands on the cusp of transforming our energy systems. The future of a hydrogen-powered world is complex and requires concerted efforts, but the promise of a clean, abundant, and versatile energy source makes it a pursuit worth undertaking. The transition to hydrogen fuel is not just about adopting a new energy source, it's about reimagining our energy future. As research and development continue to advance the infrastructure and adoption of hydrogen stations, we can anticipate a future where hydrogen cars play a significant role in shaping the adoption of hydrogen cars worldwide. Evolving this technology offers not only environmental benefits, but also economic opportunities and energy security. So let's fuel towards a brighter future with the power of hydrogen. Let us know what's your best vision for the future based on the information we shared in the comments below. Your insight is always appreciated.